Shalom, wonderful people. Shalom, our spirit led flesh. Shalom to the most wonderful home, houses, real estates, kingdoms, mansions, and of all who work, above all, in the house of the Lord. Be blessed with so much strength, and those who really serve in the righteousness of the Lord, to serve humanity as well. Thank you. Be blessed and receive more strength right now. That's what I can do right now to give you something. When I speak, it is spirit, and it must, it must be able to transform you, somebody. I need to say something, but I also slow it sometimes because the spirit better speak because they speak more. You should be able to sweep when it comes to cleanliness. If you are holy and more holy as you are, and you live in your own room or in your apartment or your mansion or in your empire, you tell people what to do. If what you tell the people to do, you don't know what to do and you don't know how to do it, how are you going to deal with such issues? So I get up this day and I'm sweeping. So it's for this reason I am doing what I'm supposed to do right now. So I'm doing this for you to know that it is possible to make everything happen. Join us as we sweep. This illegal life and legacy we live, and by power you have to be transformed, not only hearing of these words. Who is a slave? Everyone should be a slave. Then everyone also ought to be a master. But if you're never a slave, you never know even what you have acquired as knowledge for what really built that person you serve. Check in here, and I would also leave you to just enjoy the music. Thank you. Enjoy it to the fullest, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible because I need to sleep. That's what I woke up doing today. Thank you. That's what we're doing today. Sweeping. Very important. I've done this not once, but almost every time. So you to learn to do what is right. In case you have not known what is right, when I start, follow up. Of course, if you were transformed by the words written in the Bible or the Holy Scriptures, doing certain things will not be difficult for you to really go about. For if you have known who should be doing this, living his estate and also becoming like nobody truly, yes. So be very transformed, be transformed. That's why I say that. Be transformed, be able to do all things. Don't expect someone to be of such help that even if you have to see it, you said, yes, that's why you pay them. Are you sure that's why you pay them? Have you been given something, the portion? Are you not supposed to do all things through the Lord that's strengthening you? But who is this and whose word is that? Then look at the broom. The broom is supposed to show you what I'm saying. I'm going to sweep. This is a real broom for you. I'm going to sweep right now. So doing the sweeping even requires a knowledge. I started producing dust. So I have to do what? I have to sprinkle water over it. So if you have never had any idea or never know what to do, you can't teach someone to do even what is right. If you yourself have not done what is right, you don't expect people to treat you right. Never expect to be treated that way if you are not one of those things. I do this not once, I do it almost every day. Everywhere I've lived, I try to do this. Yes, but you should know why it's important. It's very important to do certain things. It is spiritually great, very good spiritually. If I tell you that. Spiritually, it's very powerful to do the sweeping yourself. If you are a strong man, look, every strong man of God should be able to sweep. If you sweep, you know what you are doing. But if you allow people to sweep for you, you are not powerful. I tell you right now. I want to say that you are not powerful because even the little you cannot do, which is greater in me. Yeah. So don't say great people are who you see or people you live around or people that have a kind of mansion that you've also lived to enjoy together with. But the great people, you will never know them. Of course, you can't know them. You are not a spirit to even know who is a great person. Like you were able to ask that simple question and you were told who the greatest is. The greatest are always different, very different. You may not know them. You should not know them too. So we're sweeping right now. So it's good for you to. You saw that women came across the screen, but I'm doing this. So someone is busy doing what they have to do, and I'm doing that. So if a man should sweep, look around. This is why you keep a place not fixed, but having it transform every day. If I have a flower, it should not be just one flower, that type of flower, but it should be more flowers to display glory of the heavens. Look at today. I just showed somebody that we have rain, but they don't know because they thought everything is over. You are the witness to the heavens. I tell you, I get up and I do what I'm supposed to do. So I don't really even think about the rain, but I made it rain. I told somebody. And it's for this reason you need to learn to follow the path of the great people. But who is the greatest to you? Who have you known to be the greatest? Well, you may be wondering who the greatest is. But the greatest come over and are very close to you, yet you don't know them. You have not known us. If you had known it, certain things will be very simple, simple made, very simple made. Let's go on with it. So we are going to continue sweeping right now. So we have all that the Lord is doing and showing in the heavens. I told the heavens, the very sky is my screen. So whatever I do here on it, below whatever corner it is, you will still see that working up there. So when you see that happening, then know that it is the Lord that really did it. For the Lord has a foundation. His foundation is with somebody. Enjoy the music. Enjoy it all. Whilst the needful thing is done. It's in a process. You do it everything. You will know that it is written for you to serve, but not a slave to suffer. If you are not able to tap into what they said is a price you paid to redeem you from the suffering, then you could make yourself a slave and not me. I continue speaking. if I were to create a path for you, watch over this. Look at it. Tap into the reality and look at if I did create a path for you. Is this place the same way it was? So I have to come and do what I'm supposed to do. So if a man of God can only say what a problem is but cannot deal with a problem, then you don't have someone like that to deal with it. You must have even respected the authority. Your respect is to go to the place, the high authority. The authority is the one that makes the way. The authority is the one that fixes that thing practically. Something you see happen. So don't think anybody coming out will only tell you about God and God means that they've been called. They've not been called. For what shows that? It says cleanliness leads to godliness. So where is the cleanliness? Or did they only stand in the churches before you and say cleanliness leads to godliness? But which one are they saying? Is it a word just sound like that? Or there's someone who goes out there to do this? Or it is someone employed to doing that so that another person enjoy saying that we are suffering? Really? I don't think you have any idea what you're even thinking. You have no such idea. So I don't really get up and then meet you on the street or begin to say things to you anyhow. But I tell you what you're not doing. What you are not doing is why I'm saying this. And I'm talking because you don't do it. And I'm supposed to do that. The Spirit knows its work. That's why I'm forced to do that. And I have to do that. And myself, I'm this person who really made it to be able to do that thing. I sweep. Why do you not sweep? Even if you were a woman, why would I sweep? Look, it's better you were an usher everywhere, not only in your church. For if you are only an usher in your church, know that you are deceiving yourself. You have no spirit of God, that you should even be an usher. So if you are an usher in the church building, you should also be an usher in your homes. If you are also never an usher from heaven, you cannot be an usher from this earth because you will send it nowhere. You will not be able to make it to any other place. Let those who teach you or show you the way, let them practically make that way visible, that you would truly know that they did something. Or you pick a step whilst they also step ahead, like you follow you. You just step in, like he says. When the Lord picks a step, then he places his and then make a move as the Lord makes that move. Why I am able to handle or manage every issue in this world is because I was born to do that. And I'm doing that, exactly what I'm doing. These things you see me doing, I do this every day since I was born. That time you were not born, I'm telling you, I do this. So if now in our country we have Zoom Lion, we have Zoil, we have all those kind of things. Even people sweep and they get paid. Whilst Sylvester, the great missionary, the great angel, sweep and nobody pays him. So you see why you have been rewarded. I'm yet to receive my reward. It's your duty to bring the dollars, sponsor. Just look at who is doing the writing from even the deepest corner of this earth. Then what happens if I'm taken to the state level to do it? Or I'm not talking of any state, the whole universe at large. That's what I'm saying. So that you would say that Sylvester is just, yeah. I think too big. My reasoning ability is too big that I am not to put A minus B or 1 plus 1 together to get you the answer. But when I make my maths, you will never, nobody understands it. But what mathematics do you understand? What the Spirit makes as mathematics, you have no idea. It is for me to tell you what will happen in the next few hours, then it happens, like those kind of things, right? That's the math, that's the science. And those things, it's good we say people, the scientists of this world, They have done very wonderful. I want to say, I need to congratulate them. First, you know why? Prophets do come and say all kinds of things, but they are not able to make it rain. They have not even known when it should rain. But the scientists, the astrologers, that's a spirit journey. So already it's a different thing. Someone should give it time to study to understand. Even how do you know that this will happen tomorrow or tomorrow next? That are they not doing well? They are more than the prophets, I'm telling you. So I know my people. Look at the bed over there. Ah, right. So you see why I welcome very wonderful people in my house? Yes, the bed had just found it great. Yes, because they landed on this very floor or the grounds before taking off again to where they want to eat. They want to show their presence. I need to keep this thing here for you to know what I'm saying. Let me just try that. Hold on a second. Check in what I'm doing. Here we are. Maybe you can see the birds. And from this distance, let me see if I can do anything for you to see that clearly what they are doing. Okay, so you should look at that. Over there, they are playing. So you too. I welcome you with your dollars. Come in. Let's build a better place for holy people, not everyone. You don't build a cathedral for everybody, but only those who fit well in that. You are not building cathedral for pastors or prophets of anything. But if they are so well to say that they are prophets, let them also begin to do works from the upper part of this world or globe or in the space where they should be what? Given their recommendation. If you have never been on this earth to cause it to rain and you call yourself one of these things, it's just a title. But those who deal with such issues are never titled. For even titles, you can see a lot of that with us. I just grabbed my certificate from an activity, yes, and I need to just tell you about this. It's just to recognize that I did it truly, and that's what is to be done. But even the church should know you. When they see you, they have no idea if you are a child of God, if you are a son of God by spirit or flesh. They have no idea. So if there is a need, then let's look at the needful and reward them also, so that the Heavenly Father, who also sees what you've done, shall reward you. But you expect to be rewarded without doing what you are to do to get rewarded. How can you live in such a world? So if I make a path, if I make a way for you, it's because I made it. Don't say there's any God that you have known that made it. Claim nothing. I did it for you to see who makes the way. It is very important for you to know that things that we have in the Bible and the Holy Scriptures are not just reading for reading's sake. I grabbed something. For all have not known what it really means because it's a mystery. So in the first place, you have to have someone come and perform it physically, naturally, using most natural things to dealing with issues, spirits to dealing with spirits, flesh to dealing with all, it's supposed to work. You have to apply it. I made this way. So are you going to say there's a God that you call or mention in your language or country language that made this way now? Come and show me. It's like we were born and everyone chooses to say what pleases him, but not those who are even working. I did my thing. You don't put a name of any God on this. I did it. So you should know the God that leads. If love, then it's better you know that love leads. So I made a path, and you saw the birds came and suddenly landed on the very beautiful land and then take off again to feed themselves with something I have in the place. There were two kinds of birds. Of course, look at the environment. This is why if you have any dollar or dollars or euros to spend, that you just come around. Come and let's use it. But if you build a beautiful place and you now let people tour the place, you will love it. Because I love beautiful things like, and not just seeing beautiful things from anybody, but when we create it, you have every detail, reason to describe what you are saying, that you have no word than just telling them practically what you've done. It's not about reading, just reading for reading's sake. No, what are you reading? So I'm not doing the beautiful things for wicked people to take over, to take that place. I'm always doing something for the people who reason with a spirit that they needed to be, and they need to have this. That's why I'm doing that. I'm not saying I'm doing this because I live with certain people and think they are the righteous, or they are the chosen. They are not the chosen. You who are very far from me, you are. Because if you could spot me from that distance and then come around, you know you have won the battle. Yes, because you may have gone through a lot before seeing what you are seeing and hearing what you are hearing, and not just reading the Bible, but seeing the practicality of things. So that if the Lord does say it, he makes the way, then he truly makes that way. If I did not create a path for you, how can you walk in? How can you walk on? If the caterpillars were also not created or manufactured, how would you make a way through a tree that is, of a circumference of whatever you claim it? Just imagine that. If there were no chainsaw machines, how would you have speed up working progress? I think you need better. So if you need wisdom, come around. We'll be talking. Bring the money and let's chop it. Chopping it whilst we are using this also. You know, do I eat? Yes, I live and I eat too. But what do you see around me? What do you find around me? So does that mean that I eat more than I do work? I'm saying that I do eat, so that you won't say that I should account for everything. When after accounting, you say that this one is not part of it. You remember that we eat. When we were in Israel, what do we do? When we were in Egypt, in Africa, what do they do? After all the hard work and labor and trades of slave, they still eat. That's why they had a problem with Moses when they were moving. They said if we were still in Egypt, we would have been given food, though we will be beaten. And that they enjoyed it because it's become a kind of activity or a lifestyle part of them. They know that they work hard before they eat. So you don't let people or men of God just stand in the churches and tell you that cheap way to see things. Things are not easy or simple to see the way it is. Unless that situation comes and we say, oh yeah, that's it. In this part, that's what it says. I have done this. So it's now your turn to take over. I have done this. It's your turn to do. Yes, just take over. That's what I'm saying. I don't need to talk plenty. I don't have so much to say now, but I'm working. If you not hear the voice, do you also not hear the tongue? Oh, don't you have your own tongue here? Is the tongue made with artificial things, or you still have that person? You sound in the person. And why would you not take a place that is given you? I'm not working for wicked people. I'm working for those who make something happen. Because I should only gather good people, those who have the light workers, those who truly do good. They are the people that can come together. Not every nation having all kinds of things inside and say, that is a nation. No. Where you separate yourselves from where things are not supposed to be, then you join yourselves in a place, an area that is very important to you, so that when you see yourselves working something out, you know you are not doing anything in the name of somebody, but in your group that is also what? Leading to the great heavens. You don't belong to a nation and say that is why you are blessed. You can't be blessed by belonging to a nation. That's not true. Because out of that nation, you will have people that do sin every day. They sin. They do things against the nation itself. You can't say that. So we would have, as the number of people that blesses others for nothing. They have no blessing, yet they bless people. But people also do bless people because they have 3 cars, and that's why we are dashing out one to you. So that's a blessing. We have $1,000, and we say it needful giving you $50 a week, and that is a blessing. Don't let people bless you out of mouth without performing. But if that person have a spirit, that spirit must have even displayed for you to see. So when they begin to bless you with that area, in that area, you know it's blessing of power and spirit. You need strength, and I speak gain strength now. When you receive strength, would you go and say that the church you go to, or that you really render your service that made you, or someone you just met one day?
I see it to happen one day. When you come, you will know that the Lord has made a way for you before you went back without coming back to fulfilling your promises too. Oh, really? When we say gold, a land that has gold or a land that has minerals, who do you think deserve it? It's not people who don't know, like people who lack knowledge about certain things. That is not their place. I tell you, it's for one reason that this nation has suffered many things because of the independence they claim. If God has not come in, who can give you independence? Israel was supposed to be an independent state, land, a territory, and it is. They built to this time. Ghana has had independence for as many years as you could say. Ghana, that name is even become older. As an old man, Ghana is. How many things do you see working? What do you see in the country? A country or a land of gold, but you don't see any gold in that place. There's no palace made of gold. There's no street made of gold. You only see dust of things waste, because at the end we have to carry the thing back to where the machines are, that we can use it well, put it into usefulness. Yes, let's join our sweeping work because we're enjoying it so much. I want you to also take part, enjoy this work. Shalom. I sweep. Get up and you too sweep. Sweep and continue to sweep. You need it. Sweep, all of you. For no one is made a slave to be sweeping for you this time. If you had really the understanding of what it meant, that we bought you at a price, that you are not a slave to suffer. But the only thing for you to know now is be very beware of certain things. That for you to enter into this kingdom, this is what you have to do. Yes, that time you have no freedom to decide for yourself what to do. And that is what he made, to now bring or bridge that gap so that you can choose to do the right thing or you do the wrong thing and suffer the forever kind of suffering. So fruitfulness, I will show you. Someone need to hear me. You know that we are all in November just a week ago. And today being, okay, I got it. The answer is so perfect. Today is 7th December. So just a week ago. So it's like a week today, we still had ourselves counting November. I want to thank the Lord. You know, so today being 7th, it means an angel get up and is showing you the path again and where you must be. A country that has gold, bauxite, diamond, silver, whatever. Even if you don't know that there's diamond, when the angels show you where you set, you'll find it. We have every kind of ore, you call it aluminum ore, the iron, whatever, timber. You know, we have the rivers, the canals, the springs, the streams. Oh yes, we have all kinds of things on this land. It's a green kind of environment. Oh, if they claim they have no green, look around me. If I didn't make green for myself, you would never know what I'm saying. I have in this time still having fresh maize, corn, maize plant, crop like, yes, you need to know. So that whether it's possible or impossible, nobody is to determine what is possibility than the plants themselves. If they survive it, then you know the one who is leading them is having life and is giving them, taking them through all kinds of challenges as well as we live, as long as life exists. Oh, beautiful heavens, thank you. Thank you. Praise the Lord of heaven for his power, living also legendary. Thank you. So you have to give thanks to the Lord Most High He that hears you when you call. He that listens to you when you open a mouth and your voice is heard in the heaven. We will not live like just statuettes and statues of things, claiming names and not having that freedom to move. Freedom to move is your entire life. So that when you are under no such bondage, you can say it's a blessing indeed. Thank you. We have our tomatoes also doing well here. It started here. Oh yes, here is tomato for you. So this is fruitfulness. If any man of God shows you fruitfulness, tell them to show you. Ask them to show you what is the fruit. Fruit is tomatoes. Fruit is orange. Fruit of anything that is natural. That is what a fruit is. So paper note that was made by a human being, you cannot say that is fruitfulness. You cannot transform that into anything unless otherwise. You are far from where such things needed is happening and you need to contribute. Then you were only asked to do it in whichever currency or transaction it's best fitting, so that the church is misleading you today. I'm telling you. I say the church is misleading you. Every one of you, no matter what currency they hold, no matter where they are located, the religion is deceiving you. I have spoken on the authority. It's not about law of the state or international law. I'm saying the church or the religion. Everyone. Once there's church, you know that church has been ruling from the beginning, but not the church of this day. Of course, there was no such church. You call it temple, so that you know where authority is. I speak boldly. If you hate it, you even also hate it more. Hate it more, because I better hate you even in the worst state of your life. Because I show you fruit. You think I should get up today and say I need tomatoes, and then I walk on street everywhere with paper, common paper, looking elsewhere and telling myself I need tomatoes because I lack knowledge or information on how to produce or how to create. That's why most people are lacking behind. So if I don't have anything and I call you in now, it's because I gain what? Wisdom to do what is powerful. Come and let's get to do this. Some of you have the money, yet you don't know what to use it for. It's only in your account and you don't even know what to use it for. Bring the money out here and let's build. Let's build. Build an estate unto the Lord, that your gardens may be as beautiful and more even beautiful. Because in everything, our current situation now is that we should have everything in double portion, like having it not even double portion, greater, so that you can't even compare it. It should be unconditional. Everything spoken in the Bible is what we are living in now. I'm telling you, if you have not known what I'm saying, except truly the angel came to tell you about these things, whatever you are hearing now, that we live to see or that exists now, is the Bible or the Holy Scriptures. Because not only the Bible, but things that you are even yet to discover, like you are hearing all that you are hearing now. That's what we say is what is a word that created it. But not just the word alone, but a spirit that has flesh too did it. Shalom. Join me the next time. I have something to show you today. I'm taking you through one of the houses. Yeah, if I need to show you a family, that a great family, professor's family, that's my family, I'm telling you. You don't have to make me a prophet or a professor or a teacher. I have all these things inside of me, the same person that made it to that level. I'm the same child, the same wonderful people. Oh, yes, it's not your choice, because you can hate, but I hate you even more. You don't know. I want to tell you this. If you had any way to understand, why is the church not ruling the world? Oh, you only claim because you have no power and spirit. It is the spirit that testifies. It is the spirit that manifests that if you don't comply, you shall have this. Yet the church is not able to do that. So you cannot be called a child of God. So everyone led by spirit, you should know. Even the Bible made it simple that they are children of God, not even children of God. He that is led by spirit is a child of God or a son of God. So that we have a portion that says children and a part that says a son of God. So out of the children, you have one that is truly different. Thank you so much. Shalom.